Welcome back to another edition of Doing It with Dish. Gonna run the dozer today. Got a little project to do. Comes with a story, of course. Having trouble with the neighbor property owner using my property as their own. A simple conversation with them a year and a half ago I thought would take care of it. Evidently it hasn't. Trail cameras I've put out to see if people were using the property has shown that they still use my property. So what I had done is that property line that borders theirs, I wasn't 100% sure where that was, so I had that property line run. There's a section of about 300 yards in there with nothing but blow down old tamarack, tag alder, and when he painted that, there wasn't a lot to paint in there. The line in that area isn't marked the best. So he told me I should go back in there and establish it with some permanent steel stakes and different things. So my plan today is to take the dozer in there and push right along that property line. Better access, and then I'll go in there and I'll put some steel posts in, mark it, and then this spring I'll plant tamarack trees along that entire property line. And then we'll have to have another talk about staying off my property and not using it like their own. So let's get dozer warmed up, let's get fueled up. I'm also going to tighten this track up a little bit, and then we'll get in there, we'll start pushing. Tightening the track on this old dozer isn't that difficult to do. This is a cylinder right here that is filled with grease, and as you pump grease in there, it extends the front idler, tightening up your track. There's a little cap that covers the grease fitting that fills this little cylinder. So what I'm going to do is remove the cap, give her a few pumps of grease, I'll tighten the track up, put the cap back on. It's that simple. All you need is a grease gun, 3/4 inch wrench. We'll get that done. So once you get these two bolts loosened up, this little cap comes off. And right here is the actual grease fitting. So we'll put the grease gun on there, give it a few pumps, tighten her up. But once you get done pumping grease, get your track tightened up a little bit, cap goes back on, your two bolts, it's that simple. That's it, we're all set to go. Cap's back on, tightened up. Let's get warmed up. Let's get in the woods and start pushing stuff. this sure worked out good. With no snow and the cold weather, this whole thing froze. And I'm able to get in here with the dozer. Spring, summer, fall, any other time, I'd never come in here with the dozer. Way too soft. But it worked out good today. I'll get this scraped maybe one more time, make another pass, and then call it a day. Now there is some timber on the end of this that needs to get cleaned up. So having this trail here now make the skidding that much easier. So we'll get trees planted along this line this spring. And I'll put some steel posts every so often and mark them. Get this line established and should be here forever then. Hope you enjoyed the video today. And until next time, thanks for watching.